Welcome everyone. Coming into a seated position and sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of skull with sacrum. Let your arms come to rest onto your thighs. Activate feet, spread toes. And lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Close your eyes. And focus into pelvis. Working very deeply from your center today. Breathe into pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as your sit bones presses down as you lengthen out, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. With Ujjayi, inhale through the nose, so breathe in for 7. And then feel your breath opening up your side ribs. As you breathe out, relax your forehead. And then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Your diaphragm is lifting, so is your sternum. And exhale, relax your jaw. Breathe into lower back and lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. Lengthen your mid-ribs away from your lower ribs, and your upper ribs lengthens away from mid-ribs. And soften your shoulders on your exhale. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhaling, feeling that release as you let go. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee, and reach your heels away from you. Toes are flexed, feet are active. If you can place a foot, you can also place your left foot onto your right calf, or the foot onto the floor, or onto a block. Any of those will work for you today. So you'll want to feel this in hips and not into your knees. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril. Both nostrils are blocked and you're holding the breath. Hold for 20. So feet active, spine is long. Eyes are closed. And then feel yourself noticing what is going on for you. Noticing the different sensations for you as you hold the breath. Exhale through right nostril. Exhale for 10. Exhale completely, then breathe through the right nostril for 5. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And then release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. Again, notice what goes on, make the adjustments so that you work with the pose that's right for you, the feet into position that's best for you. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your left hand and use your ring finger to block right nostril. Inhale through left nostril for 5. Lock your left nostril with your thumb and hold the breath, holding for 20. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Breathe through the right nostril for 5. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath. Hold for 20. Feet still active, spine is long. Exhale through left nostril, exhale for 10. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Your heels about 12-15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Flex your toes back towards your shins. And bring your hands behind you so that you're on your fingertips and you're lifting sternum. From here, inhale for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin tucks into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull belly all the way in and feel your ribs as they expand. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come up, hands behind your hips. Then go again, second round. Breathe in 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks in, pull your belly in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your hands, and then keep feeling the lengthening through the spine. Your sternum is lifted and your shoulders are relaxed. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Relax your belly, stay here, and then breathe. Breathe to where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, allow your body to fold forward. From your pelvic bowl, breathing in, and as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. One more breath here. Breathe into lower back. Deep breath. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold. Lead with your chest. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come in all the way back up. Your next pose is hip opening, unlocking the hips. So bring your both hands onto your right thigh. Your right hand is on top. So when you inhale, come onto your left sit bone and lift away from your right sit bone. And then as you exhale, glide your right thigh away from you and bring your left hand towards your left hip. Flatten your left hand onto the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right thigh away, so you're moving your thigh out towards the right. As you breathe, lift your belly away from the top, the inside of right thigh. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your right thigh towards the right. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. With feet active, keep tractioning your right thigh towards the right. On the next breath, lift sternum and feel as if you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, twist slightly towards the left and keep gliding your right thigh away from you. On the next breath, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twisting to left. Inhale, expand your ribs to the side, out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, moving your right thigh out to right. Third arm position. On the next breath, bring your right arm down so you're framing your left thigh with both hands. Pressing back down into your right sit bone. Breathe in, lift and lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh, over left thigh and knee. And breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your chest is moving towards your left thigh, send your right sit bone back to floor. Breathe into upper back. Use the breath to broaden your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach and sit bone back to floor. Inhale, release. Push the floor away with your hands as you come in all the way back up. For the other side, you're taking hold of your left thigh. Your left hand is on top. Your right hand is underneath. As you breathe in, lift away. Lift your left sit bone off the floor. As you breathe out, glide your left thigh away from you. Keep your left hand onto your left thigh. Bring your right hand by your hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that hip. Now breathe in and feel as if you're moving belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, straighten your left arm as you glide your left thigh away from left hip. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, gently glide your left thigh towards the left. Focus on your pelvic bowl. Feel the edges. As you breathe, you're moving belly away from pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, gliding your left thigh to left. Second position, breathe in, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, slightly twist. Straighten your left arm and twist towards the right. Now breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, feel as if you're twisting or folding towards your right thigh. Breathe in and move your belly away from the top of left thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're folding towards your right thigh. Third arm position. Bring your left hand so that you're framing your right thigh with both hands. Left hand is to the front, right hand is to the side. Pressing down into sit bone, breathing lengthen out of your left side. Whilst pressing your left sit bone back to floor, on exhale, you're folding over your right thigh. Breathe in, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your right thigh, send your left sit bone back to floor. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from waist. And exhale, exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come in all the way back up. Coming into side bend, seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Left leg is reaching straight forward. An option to tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin, or to bring your right foot back so that your right heel is by your right glute. But notice if this is really painful into your right knee, then tuck your foot in, your right foot is tucked in, so that you're not hurting yourself in this pose. Move your thighs away from each other. Bring your right hand back, take hold of your right ankle with your right hand. If your foot hasn't come back, hands, fingertips into the floor. And now stretch your left arm up as you open to the left side. As you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. If you're not holding your right foot, lift your right arm up and reach it back. Relax your left ear to left shoulder, and then breathe and lift out of your left side. And exhale, relax your neck. Really relax your neck. And breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lower your chin slightly towards the left side of your chest. As you breathe, feel as if you're lengthening your left ear away from your left shoulder. And as you breathe out, let your left shoulder soften away from your left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh, hip, and or clothing. Keep the neck relaxed, but as you breathe out, reach your right elbow to the floor as you glide your right shoulder away from right ear. As you breathe, lift sternum. Feel as if you're moving chest to chin. Press down into your left sit bone and exhale, and soften both shoulders away from ears. On the next breath, release your right arm, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. Chest open up. And as you exhale, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm back. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe into sternum and feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm back, feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your right arm up to ceiling. Exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over right ear. Inhale, lift your left side ribs up. Lift them up away from the left thigh by the top and hip crease. Keep lifting out of left side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right fingertips forward, reach your right sit bone back. Now feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lower your right shoulder away from your right ear. Wrap the shoulder. Breathe into upper back as you broaden your upper back with breath. Shoulders soften on exhale. On the next breath, use your right arm. Reach your right arm away down towards your right hip and let the arm pull you up. Use your left hand to lift your head and neck as you come all the way up. And then release. Straighten your right foot. Your right leg lengthens straight forward. Your left foot tucks in so that your left foot presses against your thigh, heels towards the groin, or bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your left foot. You move your foot back, reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle, the hands, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up as you lengthen out of right side. Breathe out, bring your right hand down to the side by your foot, relax with right foot. You're not holding your left foot, lift your left hand up, reach your back fingertips to the floor. Now breathe in and lift, lengthen out. Feel as if you're moving your belly away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the right side of chest. Breathe into sternum and move your chest up towards chin. Keep moving the chest up. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left hip. Feet still active. On the next breath, bring your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh or hip or into clothing. And as you breathe out, as you glide your left shoulder down, feel as if you're reaching your left elbow towards your left sit bone. Pressing down into left sit bone, into right sit bone, and lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, relaxing both shoulders down. On the next breath, release your left arm. Reach your left arm up to sky. Exhale as you arc your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back, chest open. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale as you lengthen your left arm back, feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. Inhale, reach your left arm right up towards ceiling. And exhale, lengthening your left arm forward over your left knee. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, as you reach your left arm forward, reach your left sit bone, reaches back. Now focus your breath into pelvic bowl and breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Soften shoulders on exhale. On the next breath, use your left arm to pull you up. So reach your left arm back and let the arm pull you up, and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. Then release. Lie down onto your back, coming into your abdominal sequence. So lie down onto your back. Your back is creaky. You can have your maybe folded towel or fold your mat so you give your lower back a little bit more support. Elbow to knee and broga is your pose. So lie down and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet onto the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor and knees are bent. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward at 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull up lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. And then reach forward with that right big toe. Pull up lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Now reach your left elbow up so shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your right thigh forward. Pull up lower belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull up lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes and reach forward with the ball of your right foot. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Rogar. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, you send your right leg straight up. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up to sky. Pull lower belly in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, you traction in that left leg straight up. Glide your right thigh away from right hip. Pull lower belly in. Lift your chest as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up. Glide your left thigh away from left hip. Pull lower belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Now curl tailbone up as you send your left leg straight up. Reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows up to left knee. Reaching your right leg up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg straight up. Reach your elbows up to the sky. Pull the lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, pressing your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Straighten left leg. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now curl tailbone up as you stretch your left leg up, reach your elbows to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll for twisting abs with the roll. Place the roll between your thighs and reach your legs up towards the ceiling. The balls of your feet. That's your hands behind your head and neck for twisting abs with the roll. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up and your elbows up to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs straight up with active feet. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze, roll. As you send your legs up towards the sky, pull lower belly down. Inhale, legs head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now squeeze the roll and stretch your legs to the ceiling. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, legs to center. Hold the breath, pressing your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze, roll, and then send your legs right up towards the sky. Pull lower belly in. Press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, head to center, and exhale, release. Lower down, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Keep the roll between your thighs or bridge. Bridge with the roll. Reach down with your fingertips, cross your heels, and then relax your arms down by your side. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. And then breathe into belly as you move your belly away from pelvis. Your diaphragm will lift and your chest will move to chin. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. Inhale, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, lift up, push the floor away, lengthen ankles away from heels. Deep breath, expanding your ribs out towards the side. And as you breathe out, as you lift up, send your thighs and knees forward, away from waist. Keep the neck relaxed and relax your jaw. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Deep breath, keep lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, now lift up, push the floor away as you lift. One more breath, deep breath, telescoping ribs, moving chest to chin. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Keep the roll between your thighs. Your next pose is gate opener. So lift your feet off the floor, reaching your legs straight up towards the ceiling, and then clasp hands behind your head and neck. Gate opener. So breathe into lower back, deep breath, spreading ribs to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Reach out with active feet. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then reaching your legs to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out. Reach out with the balls of your feet. As you exhale, curl pubic bone up onto the roll and press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Pull the lower belly in. Now press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Move your chin away from chest as you reach your elbow up. Squeeze, roll, and stretch your legs to the sky. Pull belly. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll and straddle your legs. Exhale, curl pubic bone onto the roll as you press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Now press your lower to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Squeeze the roll. Now pull lower belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll. Straddle the legs. You reach it out with active feet. Exhale, curl pubic bone up onto the roll as you press your hands down to the roll. Now lengthen your legs to the side. Pull lower belly in. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll as you reach your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll and straddle your legs. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone up onto the roll as you press your hands down to the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Reach your left elbow up, pull lower belly in, and press your lower back down. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Move the roll out of your way. And then roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you come, and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come on. Come onto knees. You're coming into your dolphin sequence here. Your dolphin sequence you have today, you have do dolphin with for about three to four breaths with both feet onto the floor. And then dolphin, one leg up, 3 breaths, one side, foot comes down, the other foot goes up, 3 breaths on the other side. Then you'll come down from there, and then we'll do. So that's what we're doing today. Hands onto biceps to measure your distance. Then elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers, or clasp your hands, keeping the elbows tucked in. You relax your neck and you relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. Then breathe into upper back. Lift and spread your upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then lengthen the spine. So push back so you're taking the weight away from shoulders. Breathe into armpits, deep breath, feel the lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach back. Pull your belly in. Breathe into pelvis, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. So the back of the heels, the back of the thighs and calves are reaching to floor. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into left hip. Feel the gliding left thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Straightening that left leg if you can. One more breath as you breathe in. Keep sending your left thigh away from left hip. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. Left foot is to the floor. Now, lift your head. And as you breathe out, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, gliding your right thigh away from right hip. As you breathe out, lengthen back. Keep taking the weight away from shoulders. On the next breath, as you breathe in, sending your right thigh back away from right hip. And you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees and lower down. The shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath in embryo, relax your arms down by your side and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Just connect with feeling. That you should relax, let your neck relax. Connect with feel. Breathe into wherever you're feeling this right now. And then bring your hands under the shoulders. And then push up for your next dolphin. This time do dolphin with your palms facing up. So the measurements are the same. You're reaching your hands forward. Palm of the hands is facing skyward. Your elbows are aligned and maybe slightly narrower than the shoulders. From here, neck and shoulders relax. Breathe into upper back, lift and spread upper back. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and then reach back, moving chest to thighs. Breathe into armpits, deep breath. Feel as if you're lengthening top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reach back. Send your sit bones back. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach back. Send your sit bones back. Now breathe into heart, deep breath. And exhale, reach back. Reach heels to floor. Feel the back of the thighs as they reach back. One more breath in. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down. And take a breath in embryo. Reach in your sit bones to heels and relax your forehead down. Relax your arms down by your side. Relax the shoulders away from you. And just stay here for a few breaths. One more breath in, deep breath. And exhaling, release. Bring your hands onto the shoulders. Push the floor away as you're coming up, all the way up to stand. Stand on your mat for Agnisara. Your feet, they're about 2.5 feet away from you. Your knees are bent, they're turning outwards. That is an angle or outwards, and your hands are onto your thighs by your hip crease. 4 rounds, too slow, too fast. So relax your belly completely. And then breathe there, deep breath. And then exhale through mouth. Chin tucks in, suck your belly in and up. Let the belly go. Suck it in and up, spreading ribs, diaphragm. Let it go. Keep pressing your hands to the thighs. Suck your belly in and up. Let it go. All the way back and up. Go. Breathing deeply. Exhale. Tuck chin in, suck belly in and up. And let it go. All the way in and up. Let it go. Keep pressing your feet in and up. Let it go. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in and move your belly as fast as you can. Keep pressing feet to floor. Toes are lifted. Hands presses to the thighs. Sit bones touch the floor. Relax. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. And move belly. And release. So coming to the front of your mat for your salutations. Stand with your feet together, or feet slightly apart, feet a little bit twisted. Exhale. Feet to floor. Breathe in as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs as you reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Release the back foot, then push the floor away as you reach your arms up. Go as deep as you can, bending that front knee. And as you breathe out, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, coming down at an angle, keeping the elbows tucking in. No cold hell. Hands are forward. And then traction, you reach forward away from your waist. You can keep the forearms onto the floor or lift the forearms away from the floor. Keep drawing your chest forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, your right knee to the floor. Tap the knee if you need, then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Lift your chest as you lift your back ribs. And as you breathe out, the hands are down. Step your right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together, action. Press your feet to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Telescoping. As you breathe out, fold forward, keeping the length through the spine. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee, pad the knee if you need. Then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands are down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Keep the neck relaxed. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. Feel inner thighs, inner ankles as they're squeezing towards each other. And as you breathe out, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for lunge. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together, action. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Arrow lunge. Inhale, step your left leg back. Release your back foot. And then lift the knee and thigh off the floor. Keep the hands to the floor. As you move your right thigh forward, you're lengthening your left leg back. And as you breathe out, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Arrow lunge. Breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Release your right foot and lift your right knee off the floor. Reach back into your right leg as you move your left thigh forward. And as you breathe out, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. And as you breathe in, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together, action. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Release the back foot, lift the knee off the floor and reach it back. If you can, keep the hands on the floor or bring your hands onto your left thigh as you traction in your left thigh forward. And as you breathe out, hands to the floor and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, release, lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine and feel for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Release your back foot. Lift your left knee off the floor, straighten your left leg. You can bring your hands onto your left thigh, onto your right thigh as you traction your right thigh forward. And as you breathe out, hands to the floor, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands together, action. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Place your left foot to the floor, release the foot. Bring your hands either onto the floor or onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. If you have further to go, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands are down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Arrow lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Release your right foot, then lift your right knee off the floor. Hands are on the floor. On your left thigh, traction in your thigh forward, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Then inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step, right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, right knees to the floor. Release your foot as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Release the back foot, push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands together at you. So we're going to touch down and belly pulls in. And then release. So you're coming to some hip opening poses, some vignettes, 3 poses on each side, and then we change. We'll bring in some inversions into these. So standing at the front of the mat, if you want to take a quick drink, take a drink now. And then stand at the front of your mat. Standing at the front of your mat, chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees and sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Lift the chest forward, send your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, belly in. As you breathe in, move your chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press back downward facing down. Warrior 2. Inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Step your left foot forward to the center of the mat. Right foot to the short edge of the mat. Standing up into Warrior 2. When we're here, reverse warrior. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm up as you open right side of your body. As you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. As you reach in your left arm up. Press into your right leg. As you inhale, keep lengthening out of right side. And as you breathe out, you're reaching left arm over left ear. Breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left ear. One more breath, lengthen out of lower back. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Moving into head to ankle prep. So your left hand is placed onto your left thigh. Your right hand is down towards the floor, and you're moving the hand towards your right foot. So when you press into your left leg, breathe into your left side ribs and arc the ribs towards the left. And as you breathe out, keep moving your left thigh towards the left as you bring your forehead towards your right shin. And then breathe in, lengthen your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your left thigh towards the left as you bring your forehead closer towards the right. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. Keep moving side ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, you come in a little deeper into pose. Feel the intercostal muscles opening on the left side. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your left foot. Place your right knee down onto the floor. Your next pose is lizard, or Boris usually talks about this, usually refers to this as Mancoon stretch. So your right foot is moving towards the right edge of the mat. Your hands are on the inside of the front foot. You might want to have your forearms on. Lift the curl the toes of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor. Reach back into your right heel. And from here, whilst reaching back into your right leg, press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. You're going further, bend the elbows so that the forearms are onto the floor. Press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back. If this is too strong for you, place your right knee to the floor. Now breathe into lower back as you're lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Inhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor and bring your hands either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back into plank. Then reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Inhale, lift chest, lift legs. Now reach your legs back, spread the toes. Keep the chin tucked into chest to help your neck. As you press your pubic bone to floor, breathe in, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Inhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for warrior two. Your right heel square to the short edge of the mat. Your arms are reaching out to the side. Bend your right knee and reach back to the edge of your left foot. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reaching your left arm up, open left side ribs. As you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above the knee. The right arm is reaching over your hip. Bend your right knee. Press down into your left leg. As you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right arm over right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe and lift sternum. And exhale as you're lengthening that right arm over right ear. One more breath here, deep breath. Let your neck relax on exhale. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Coming into head to ankle prep. Your right hand is onto right thigh, you're tractioning your thigh away from you. Your left hand is to the floor, and you will work with what works best for you. So from any point from here to the foot is where you're working. Pressing into your right foot and breathe in, balloon the breath into right ribs. And as you breathe out, as you glide your right thigh towards the right, bringing your forehead towards your left shin, towards your left hand. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, keep gliding your right thigh towards the right. On the next breath, balloon the breath into your right side rib. So you're opening your intercostal muscles. And whilst reaching your right thigh towards the right, you're bringing your forehead towards your left shin. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down on the inside of your right foot. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat, setting you up for Mancoon stretch or lizard. Reach your left heel away from you. Press down into your right foot. As you breathe in, you're gliding the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. You can bend the elbows so that the forearms are to the floor. Reach back into your left heel and then breathe in, lengthen away from the top of left thigh. And exhale as you fold deeper, send your right sit bone back. This is stronger than you want it to be, then place your left knee to the floor. 2 more breaths in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. As you breathe in, feel for moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you pull your belly in, send your right sit bone back. Your chest is coming closer to the floor. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor and then push the floor away with your hands. Your next pose today is forearm balance. Forearm balance or dolphin against the wall. So that's the options that you have. If you're doing dolphin against the wall, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. Hands are onto your biceps to measure, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, clasp your hands. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then lengthen through the spine. Then step one foot onto the wall, then the other foot is on. Keep the neck relaxed. And then stay here for up to 8 breaths. Keep moving chest to the wall, back of the thighs, back of the calves is reaching to the sky. So that's your forearm balance option or your forearm. So that was your dolphin option or your forearm balance option. Is your measure up, same as dolphin, elbows down, hands reach forward. You keep the neck relaxed, you breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. As you exhale, walk your feet in. Then you breathe in and then step up. You can have your feet against the wall or move your feet away from the wall. Keep the neck relaxed and keep pushing the floor away. Squeeze your elbows in. Reaching out with the balls of your feet. Belly pulls in and sit bones tucks to heels. When you're ready, you step it down. You're pushing the floor away. Keep sending your sit bones up to heels as you reach up. Really nice poses there. Deep breaths. Once you've done your counts, come on down into and step into downward facing dog. On downward facing dog, as you breathe in, glide forward for plank. As you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Once you're all the way down, clasp your hands onto sit bones. And then breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. Keep the chin tucked into chest. And then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, as you lengthen your legs back, feel as if your ankles are coming towards each other. And breathe in, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward facing dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for arrow lunge. Release your hands either onto the floor, onto your left thigh, and tractioning your thigh forward, or if you want to go further, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Press back into your right foot as you breathe and keep lifting and lengthening up. Bend your left knee, exhale if you want to go further. Breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out again, if you want to go further, reach back. Keep reaching back into your right leg. Last breath in this, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Place your right knee down to the floor. Ease your left foot back about 2, maybe 3 inches as you set up for twisting lunge. Knees at a right angle. Left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Hands into prayer position or make a fist. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press your right shin to floor and breathe in, lengthen through the right side of body. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you twist to the left, relax both shoulders away from your ears. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. For those who can, interlock. So on the next breath, you're sliding your left arm all the way around towards your right hip. And your right hand slides under your left thigh where you bind the hands. Or use a strap to bind, or use clothing. Press into your right shin. And breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward on your right side. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist away from your left thigh. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe into sternum. Deep breath. Draw chest forward. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Arrow lunge. Breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Release your back foot and then lift the knee off the floor, straightening your left leg. Your hands can be on the floor, on your thigh, tractioning your thigh forward, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you press back into your left leg, breathe in and lengthen. Feel as if you're opening into the psoas and your quadriceps on the left side. And as you breathe out, lift up a little bit more. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in, lift belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, feel as if you're sending sit bones back down towards your right heel. Last breath, lift sternum under breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor and place your left knee down onto the floor. Ease your right foot back slightly so you have a right angle front leg and back. Twisting lunge. Right hand is onto right thigh. Breathe in, reach your left arm up, opening left side ribs. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist or hands into prayer position. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Press into your left shin and breathe in, lengthening left ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Relax your neck. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, twist to the right and relax your right shoulder away from right ear. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in. Feel the moving belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it opens as you move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Relax your jaw, lower your chin slightly, towards the left side of chest. And then breathe into sacrum, deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist to the right. Twisting lunge, interlock. You slide your left arm on the outside and then under your right thigh. And the right arm is around the back where you bind the hands or use the strap or clothing. And then press into left shin and breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the right. Relax your neck and relax your jaw. Last 2 breaths here. Breathe. So breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twist. Breathe into heart, deep breath. And exhale as you twist. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot and step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Bring your hands forward about 10 inches for low cobra. Press the tops of your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, traction your ribs forward. Move your belly away from pelvis, move your diaphragm, and move your chest to chin. And then as you exhale, soften the shoulders down and lengthen your legs back. Last one here, deep breath. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhaling, release, lower down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor weight in your downward dog. Stay here. Now breathe into lower back. Exhale, move your chest to thighs and knees and reach back. Heels to the floor, chest to thighs and knees. Hip bones are reaching back. Pigeon. Inhale, step your left foot forward and bring your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. You're sending your right leg straight back. Forward bend in pigeon. So from here, your hands are under the shoulders. Get down into pelvis and breathe in as deeply as you can. Fill yourself up with this breath. Uddiyana, exhale. Chin tucks in, suck your belly in and out. Keep pulling your belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Then relax and fold forward over your left shin. Your right leg lengthens back away from you, reaching back into your right big toe. 3 more breaths here. Deep breath. Breathe into where you're feeling this most. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to let go into the pose. Now breathe. Breathe into the back and spread the breath across your back. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, glide your left thigh forward as you reach back into your right big toe. 1 more breath in. Deep breath. And exhaling as you fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. From here, pigeon, twisting pigeon towards your left foot. So you're sitting on your left sit bone. Your left foot comes up, so it's at a right angle. So you have options here. You're either bringing your sternum towards the foot. If you're doing that, you're taking hold of the foot with both hands. You inhale, lift out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your sternum towards the foot. Option to go further, you're tucking your left elbow into the arc of your left foot. You make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. You breathe in and you lengthen your ribs away from left hip. You breathe out, you twist towards the right. Then breathe in, breathe into sternum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're pushing the floor away against your left thigh as you keep lengthening out of left side. So you lift out of the left side. And then breathe. Breathe into upper back. Broaden the upper back with breath. And as you twist away from your left foot, relax your neck and relax your right shoulder away from right hip. One more breath here. Breathe into where you feel this most. And exhaling, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your front foot. You have the option here now, which is to go into splits or pigeon H to B. So if you're doing pigeon H to B, the left hand is center with sternum, hands to the floor. You're reaching your right hand back, taking hold of the foot. And then as you breathe in, you're lifting up. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, drawing your heel in as you lengthen your right thigh away from you. Otherwise, you're working into splits. You're working into splits and you have something nice and slippy for the floor. Also, if you have a block or two recommended, you're reaching your left foot forward and reach forward with the ball of the foot as you come out into splits. So either of those poses is your option today. Straightening, so pressing down into your right foot as you breathe in, lifting, and then stretching your left thigh forward. Go nice and easy. You don't want to damage your hamstrings in this pose. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhaling, release, and ease on out. Hands are under the shoulders. Step back into plank. Full belly in and lower down, keeping elbows tucking in. Grab hold of your sit bones with both hands. Then inhale, lift chest, lift legs. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back, sit bones tucks to heels. Breathe in and move your belly forward, moving chest to chin. Keep the chin tucked into chest. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. Let your shoulders be soft. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through the spine, push the floor away. Pigeon, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is towards the left edge of the mat. Coming into a forward bend. Hands are under the shoulders. Before you come into the forward bend, we'll do Uddiyana. So bear down into pelvis, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. Really deep breath. And then exhale. Uddiyana, touch into chest. Suck your belly in, suck it up. Ribs are spreading. Keep sending your left leg back, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And then relax and fold forward over your right shin. Feet still active. Now breathe and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt a little deeper. Deep breath into lower back. And as you breathe out, you let your body melt forward. Breathe in, spread your ribs, spread your lungs so your ribs are opening wide towards your armpits. Be active on exhale, coming deeper, gliding your right thigh forward as you reach your left thigh back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. Sitting down onto your right sit bone for twisting pigeon or pigeon sternum to foot. You're coming sternum to foot, you're taking hold of the foot with both hands. Pressing down into right sit bones, breathing, lift out to right side. And as you breathe out, moving sternum to foot or ankle. You can go further, you're tucking your right elbow to the arc of your right foot. Your left hand is on top. As you breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Let your right shoulder be soft away from your ears. Breathe into sternum, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your sit bone back. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear with right shoulder. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhaling, release. You have the option now to move into splits with your right leg reaching forward, or pigeon H to B. You're doing pigeon H to B, your right hand is to the floor. You're reaching your left arm back, bending the left knee, taking hold of the foot. You breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're folding forward, coming all the way down, bringing your heel all the way towards the butt. Otherwise, splits, reach your right leg reaching forward, having something nice and slippy to help you to go a little bit further into the pose. In this case, you're anchored into your left leg, breathe in, lifting up. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left foot forward. Reach forward the ball of the foot, toes are straight. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your right foot forward, but anchor into your left leg. One more breath. And release, ease on out. Step into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. From here, spread the fingers, spread the web of the hands. Breathe into upper back, broaden upper back. Full belly in, exhale as you reach back, move your chest to thighs and knees and heels to floor. One more breath, breathe into sternum. And as you breathe out, reach back, chest to thighs and knees, reach heels to floor, send your sit bones back. Inhale, release, bend the knees, and then come all the way down to the floor. Coming down into a seated position. And then you'll be coming down into a lying down position. So I'll give you the options here for this pose. If you have a wall that's really close, that would be really super on your back. So you'll be lying down on your back with your feet up against the wall in this way. In this instance, I'm keeping my right foot pressing against the wall and then pushing the wall away. I'm bending my left knee and bringing my left foot across. You can also take hold lower down and moving your foot across in this way. Your head is in the opposite direction. So you can have the knee bent or straighten the legs out in this way, trying to keep both legs straight. But go nice and easy, allowing your body to release at its own rate. So now breathe in deeply and feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Relax your left ear to left shoulder when your right foot is against the wall. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you press your right foot against the wall, draw your left knee closer towards your right armpit. Relax neck and jaw and breathe to sternum, deep breath. And if your body allows, bring your legs a little bit further away from each other. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bend your left knee and draw your left knee to center. Place your left foot to the floor and lengthen your legs away from you. Your left foot is now pressing up against the wall. Bend your right knee to the chest. Bring your left arm across and take hold of your either the thigh or ankle. Your right arm reaches out towards the right. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the left, straighten your right leg if you can. Keep pressing your left foot to the wall. And breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right hip. Now breathe into sternum, deep breath. On exhale, if you can, let your legs go further away from each other, only if your back allows you to do this. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release, drawing your right knee back to center and place your foot to the floor. From here, you have the option now to do Supta Baddha Konasana on your back or Happy Baby. You can also place a towel or fold your mat so your back is supported in this pose. If you're doing Supta Baddha Konasana, you lie down on your back, your legs are reaching up towards the sky. Your knees are bent, and then you bring in the soles of your feet together. You reach your hands up and clasp your hands over your feet, and you're moving your feet towards your chest. You're pressing your lower back down. So you're not up there, your lower back is pressing back to the floor. So you're doing 3 breaths in that pose, or alternatively, you can go for Happy Baby, with your feet up, knees down towards your armpits, and your lower back is pressing to the floor. This opens your back. So whichever of those is your preference, then maybe go for that. Or maybe go for the one which isn't your preference. Take a deep breath into lower back. And exhale completely. At the end of the exhale, pull your belly in. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, you're drawing your feet down towards your chest and your lower back is pressing to the floor. Feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones away from you. If you're in Happy Baby, your knees are coming down towards your armpits and heels are reaching to the sky. Whichever pose you're in, try to relax your shoulders and relax your neck. Keep pulling belly in. 2 more like this. Breathe in deeply. Exhale completely. That is pulling in. And taking yourself to the full expression of the pose into where you can today. And one more, breathing deeply. Exhale. And then release. Once you're done, straighten your legs. If you still have the option of having your feet up against the wall, press your feet up against the wall. And then breathe in, reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, lengthen your arms away from your overhead. Press your buttocks to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis and lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you press your feet up against the wall, reach your arms away from you. So feel this length through the spine. Now relax into the pose. Just relax and keep moving lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Your sit bones are tucked into heels. Belly's pulling in. And then relax again. And as you breathe in, spread your ribs out wide towards your armpits. And as you exhale, exhale completely, pull your belly in. Your lower back may be leaving the floor. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Fingertips are lengthening away from you. Exhale completely and keep this length. Don't force it, just Feel you're easing into the pose. Your belly's down super flat, and you feel that you can almost have your roll on your lower back. Your lower back usually leaves the floor. Keep lengthening. Now relax your belly and relax your lower back to floor. Press your lower back down, reach your arms up to sky. And then as you breathe out, let your arms relax down by your side. Palms of the hands are facing upwards. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Close your eyes, lie down with your eyes closed in Shavasana. If you've lengthened your legs forward, bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat, and it just helps to open into lower back. Your back feels streaky. Then bend the knees so the soles of your feet are onto the floor or the soles of your feet are together. If you have a wall, you can move closer to the wall and have your legs up the wall. So it helps to open into back, lower back, and upper back. Then allow your body to be still. Allow your mind to be still. Feel the energy as it eases into your body. Moving your fingertips and the tips of your toes. Allowing your breath to soothe. So scan your body as you notice where your body needs this breath most. Breathe into this area. Allowing the breath to soothe the area. And then exhaling as you let go. Taking 2 more breaths into your area, deep breaths. And exhale. And 1 more, really brighten this area up with your breath. Exhale. On the next breath, bend the knees and move the knees and then roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. And as you breathe up, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up and use your right hand to support your head and neck. Come on into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum, feeling the beat of your own heart. And congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. Breathe in deeply. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Very well done.